What's happening, bro? How you doing?
Good, good. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see everybody well doing their thing. Speaking of that, man, y'all getting ready to do something. And I have been hearing whispers about the re-release of the album, but I didn't know the whole performance thing was getting ready to happen. How did you guys even get together and decide to do something like this? Lou, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, man, we're coming up on the 15th anniversary of Food and Liquor. Actually, before COVID hit, we had a whole food and liquor tour. We had did a big show in Chicago with Red Bull, and was just lining up to just do a whole tour, just going to different cities, just doing food and liquor from the front to the back. And kind of COVID put that on hold with just a bunch of other things, yeah. So we got the opportunity when Rita came to the table, brought some other her people in to do a live stream version of it. So that we doing that April 15th. Basically we just doing the first album from beginning to end live for folks to kind of check in and see and check out. So it should be pretty cool. We did rehearsals the other day, so it sounds pretty live.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where we at right now, and being able to do that and make sure this is going to be a very special moment, which I know it is. It's really cool. Dame, I mean, you and Lupe, how did this come about from your end, bro?
Well, I'm launching a network, terrestrial television network, and I just got with this sales team, and it's Percy is a part of the sales team. He runs it, he curated it, and this is part of his arm, his group. And he was like, Lupe wanted to do something that was innovative. It was involving NFT, it was involving art. And they thought that this would be the place to showcase it and have the first performance. And I was like, shit, I know Lupe for a while, and I think that would be dope. I like what he does with hip hop, you know what I mean? So I'm always about artistic shit and doing cool things and being first. So anything cool I'm with, especially if it's with an old friend and a brother. So I'm down for it always.
Absolutely. So you mentioned NFT. Explain NFT. A lot of people really trying to just get on that wave right now.
I can't explain NFT. I'm still trying to learn it. So Rita knows it cold. I understand what it is and the opportunity it is for artists to get somewhat residual income direct after they sell something and do it in the digital space. And, it's also a place where, you have coins, and then to get the coin, you get to see certain things and you own it digitally. And it's a new world out there, and it's a new way to get bread, and it's this way behooves the artist. So I'm with that as well. So, I've been opening up art galleries for the last 10 years all over the world, just aggregating and observing and capturing creative people in the moment. And I didn't do it for money. I just did it because it made me feel good. Pause. I just like to see culture thrive in a luxury way. And now this is a way to monetize those things without worrying about it fitting in corporately. And for these artists that aren't willing to break or bend or give up their nuts or give up their soul or integrity or still want their sanity to be able to benefit without having to be around people who breath stink.
Lupe, in this space, was it important? I know you always up on the digital move. Was it important for you to jump on this NFT situation?
I mean, all that's conversations above my pay grade. You know what I'm saying? I just show up and rap. Whatever y'all build around it, with everything else is whatever people do with it. So if Chili Chill say it's a go, then it's a go. Free Chili. But at the end of the day, I mean, as long as we rapping, that's all I really care about, bro.
Well, I mean, I get it. What else you been up to? I mean, let's talk about that. We haven't seen you perform, of course, because of COVID. What else have you been working on, bro?
I mean, I've just been chilling, man, just like everybody else for the most part. Getting in where I fit in. Started a podcast with my brother Royce the 5'9", so we did that. Been doing that through the pandemic. And really, that's it, man. To be honest, just staying low key. We did a few things earlier in the pandemic, but now it's kind of things are starting a little bit. Things are opening up here and there where I feel comfortable kind of moving around and doing different stuff. So it's different opportunities that's coming up, but still, it ain't gonna be no real touring. That's what I do. I just tour. I just go on the road. So when I'm not on the road, I'm at the crib. Playing with my swords and chilling. You feel me? So that's really it. But we got the podcast called the Lupe and Royce Show.
Okay.
That's kind of going strong. So that's been my main kind of hustle for the most part.
You know, I've been kicking with Royce here and there lately. I didn't know that. Yeah, he got a lot of cool things going on.
Yeah. He got a lot of different joints. He's building out a studio in Detroit, having studios. He just did like a crazy, like similar to T.O. setup out there in Cali, dang. Like he just got all types of different little joints jumping off. So, you know, we're trying to learn from the OGs.
All right. Yeah, that's a creative office.
Let's talk about it real quick. Cause you got, like you saying, a situation in LA where it's a creative space. Let's talk about what you got going on out in LA at the Dame Dad Studios.
Well, you know, again, like I said, like the last 10 years, I've been opening up art galleries all over the world. So I had, the first one was in Tribeca called DD172. But what I do is I just put a bunch of people together that do different things, and I just capture what happens. And, you know, that was really about music when I did it in New York, in Tribeca. Then I went to the Lower East Side and did Poppington, and that was based on fashion. Now, in California, it's based on television networks and the streaming service. So everything there is captured in a way to be monetized. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, if a guy like me to have an office would not be a traditional setup. I got to, you know, I'm a musician, which I've realized I'm creative. So I like to be painting. I like to be shooting. I like to be doing interviews. I like to be able to, you know, I like to do things rapidly as I feel it. It's almost to an insane level. So I suggest anybody get a very creative space where whatever inspires them they can do, and they can have people around that can help them make whatever they're thinking into something tangible and then monetize it. You know, the trick is to get money while you do something that you would do for free. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing I will do. I won't do nothing for money unless I would do it for free. I have to enjoy it. You know, they tell us we have to not like what we do to get paid for it. That's not the reality. That's just to control us.
That's very true. Very true. Real quick before I want to ask about this, the Future Stream TV, of course, I in the partnership with Rita Lee. Shout out to her. Just been a serial entrepreneur for creators since I've been in the business. Lou and Dame yourself, y'all both in the music space, and I know y'all keep y'all ear to what's going on. How y'all feeling about Chicago rap right now? It seems like, and I've said it plenty of times on the show, is that right now we're starting to have the light again. You know, it moves around, but we really got the light going right now. How you feeling about Chicago rappers right now, Lou?
Oh man, you know, I love what Vic Mensa doing. He just dropped his tape, our tape. Love what, you know, my little bro Chance is doing. See Dirk out here making moves. You know, rest in peace, Vaughn. You know, rest in peace, Duck at the same time too. You know, so we still got that balance of tragedy and success that we deal with in the city from time to time. But you know how I love ballet, bro. You know, shout out to Andrew Barber, like in the movement and the vibe and the way he created and putting things together. You know, so anytime I did back a look into the city, you know, I see that the next generation is going to do the same thing that we put down in my generation. You know, and so on and so forth. So, you know, always love to see the city doing big things.
Definitely. Bang, from your point of view, you've been watching what Chicago been doing. What you think, bro?
Like straight rock star shit. You know, like looking at Dirk and everyone else, but it's just dangerous. It's like, you know, articulating what's going on in the street right now. I'm like, I really feel bad that our young people have to live this way to survive. You know what I mean? That's the way they have to live. And, you know, back in the day, you know, rappers and all that, it would stay on rap. And right now it's just so real. Like, it's like what rock star real. It's like, you know, they go hard with the fashion, you know, being expressive, you know, dancing, lyrics, everything. But the experience is really scary at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I appreciate the music and the pain that comes behind it. But I feel sorry for our younger children and our younger ones. And I just want to figure out how someone young could come into this world trauma-free, with the least amount of trauma, where they feel they got to be so tough to protect themselves just to live where their normal is doing things that's horrific to most. Survival is crazy, and I'm feeling it through the music, but they're doing it with such style. It's like a lot of style. But I do wish everyone could live in peace. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well said. Rita, I see you jumped into the Zoom. I want you to jump in. I want to talk about this partnership, and how this all came about. It seems like you're the glue to this, and I'm super excited about it. People love food and liquor. Lupe has caught me many a time in the club when Kick Push come on, because I think I'm him when that comes on. One of my favorite rap songs of all time. How did this come together?
Well, I was a part of the Food and Liquor Project back in the day, so it's kind of like the mustard seed of how it came together. And on another side of it, I'm a student of Dave Dash, but the technology, commercial technology entertainment has always been my thing, you guys know that. And Lou and Chill gave me a shot with demonstrating to do a 360 approach to illustrating great music in the digital space while we were getting ready to come back to social distancing. And then when my business partner Percy became the sales director over there with Dame, I said, well, it makes a natural fit for us to do the event there and show how multi-purpose his space is, show how diversified Lou is, and put together with Origin Protocol. I said, let's do a 360 and add the NFT. This is another experience. And this is the first of its kind to where the NFT experience is coming with a live performance with an artist like Blue that is a pioneer of convergence of technology and entertainment at the same time. And so with that, in Chicago, WGCI was the first place to play Kick Push. I made a phone call, and Luke Kick Push played for an hour non-stop on radio the first day. So we came together to make this happen. So when he performs it live on the 15th, the world will get a full 360 experience that's owned by us and for us too. Everything is melanin needed.
And by the way, yesterday I had the band and I did my version of Kick the Push too.
Yes, he did.
Okay. I'm gonna send that to you, Lupe.
For sure.
It is our first official remix, Dame Dash remix. There we go.
It went crazy too.
Black Guns, yeah.
Black Guns.
We definitely don't want people to miss out and give everybody the details. I know it's going down April 15th. Luke, go and tell people why they need to be in tune with it, my brother.
Yeah, man. Tune in to Future Stream TV April 15th. 15th anniversary. Live stream. Got my band, Big Baby Band, my DJ Double O. Taking it back to the essence. It's crazy that album is older than some people that come to my shows. Like, that's crazy. But then the NFT, so that's April 15th. Yeah, so make sure y'all tune in April 15th. Then April 12th is when the NFTs and all of that other stuff kind of jump off as well. So, it's going to be a multi-day experience for people to kind of vibe and lock in tune with. So, it should be fun, super fun.
And also, I just want to add one thing is there's a lot that doesn't get spoken about, but I've known Lupe before, when it was the potential, like when he was really young before he got signed, and to watch him evolve and become this person and become this artist out of what he was like, what is surrounding and everything. It's Chicago's amazing in that way because the art always comes out. You know what I mean? So, and y'all know what my experience is with Chicago. I mean, I got with Percy through John Monopoly. You know what I mean? So it's like whenever I need some real forward thinkers, a lot of times it comes with Chicago. You know what I mean? And I got to give Chicago props for that. And I think that Rita needs to do somewhat of a speaking engagement to explain to these musicians exactly the power of the NFT. What I've been doing literally is observing what she's been doing and learning from her. So it's great to see when someone considers you a teacher, you've really done your job when you can learn from them. When you could become when your student becomes your teacher, that's when you did your job. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And she's really articulate about this and savvy, and I think a lot of artists should understand the opportunity here. You know what I mean? It gives a lot of freedom, but without the compromise of quality of living.
Love it, man. Love it. Rita's always been one of them, like, she'll put, hey, Tone, listen to this. And always be 7 steps ahead of what's happening in that moment. So
she came with her own cameras. Like, I thought they were going to use all my stuff, including my screen. They had everything I had, but updated. So now I have to get my shit together. Now she's also made me like, I got to update my shit. I'm bugging. I got lenses though. I definitely got some lenses.
Hey guys, man, make sure y'all check it out. April 15th, Future Stream TV. Don't miss it. Follow all of these great people on the screen, and I'm sure you'll stay in tune with it. I'll definitely be reminding you on the show. I appreciate the time, everybody. Thank y'all very much for stopping by the show.
All right, y'all.
Thank you, Tom.
Lupe, pull up and jam with us. Let me know. I'm here for 2 more days. The band's here.
All right, I'll tune in with you, Dan.
All right, bet. Come through, bro.
All right. Peace.